Hey, you guys, Coach Liz here. All right, this week I want to talk to you a little bit about the importance of exercise. Now, last week we talked about the mindset and we talked about stop, challenge, and choose. And I gave you a challenge to slow down when you're eating, to try to chew your food 10 times per bite when you eat, and really think about what you're eating and take some time when you eat, because so often we just are putting things in our mouth without even realizing it. So I encourage you to continue that habit of slowing down when you eat. And I'm going to add on to that and talk about exercise this week. Exercise is such a gift to ourselves. In element 17 and 18 in your life book, Dr. Anderson talks about the importance of exercise. He starts with talking about NEAT exercise, non-exercise activity thermogenesis. That's those movements that you're doing without putting on your shoes or going to the gym, just those everyday things that you do, just being intentional to move your body more. Now, what that might look like is purposefully parking farther from the store to get those extra steps, or taking the stairs instead of the elevator, or turning on some music when you're working so you're moving your body and dancing a little bit, or standing instead of sitting as often, or even your posture. Making sure that you have good posture actually burns more calories, or switching out the tools that you use, like instead of an automatic can opener, using a hand can opener. All those little things that just really add up to a couple extra 100 calories a day if you're being intentional to look for ways to move your body. And then there is intentional exercise, which is called EAT exercise, exercise activity thermogenesis, where it's a planned exercise. You're actually putting on your shoes, you're going for a walk, you're doing some push-ups, but it does wonders for your mindset to intentionally do something for your body every day. So I want you to get in the habit of doing that, fitting that into your schedule, whether it's 5 minutes or 10 minutes to start with, it doesn't matter. It's just about building that consistency. So think of something that you want to work on. Maybe you want to strengthen your muscles and you want to do some push-ups. And if you can't do them on the ground, do them against the wall to start with, or calf raises while you're brushing your teeth. Those little things really make a difference. It doesn't have to take long. So if you're struggling with building that consistency, here's a little tip for you. Start with something small. If your goal is to start walking every day, instead of having a goal to walk 5 miles a day, what if your goal was just to put on your shoes and walk to the end of your driveway every day? Every day that you do that, check it off on your calendar. When you go farther than your driveway, put a plus. You did more than the goal. And most of the time, the hardest part is just getting out the door. Once you actually walk to the end of the driveway, you'll probably tell yourself, hey, I have 10 minutes. I could go a little bit farther. Or I could, I have an hour. I can go for a long walk today. But just start with being intentional about getting out the door and walking to the end of the driveway. All right, here comes the challenge for the week. I'm going to give you a challenge for this week to move your body more. We're going to call it the 2 miles a day challenge. Whether that be biking, walking, it could be on a treadmill, it could be out. You can split it up and do 30 minutes here, 30 minutes there, or you can just go for a 30 or 40-minute walk every day. Try to get those 2 miles in every day. So commit to yourself that you're going to move your body every day. Think about what time of day is going to work best for you, who's going to go with you, if you're going to go by yourself and listen to a podcast or some music or just have some quiet time, or get a friend to go with you. But for this week, our challenge is to walk 2 miles a day. Are you in? Have a great week.